first of all, I would be remiss if I didn't thank God for this opportunity, for everything He's done, for all of His blessings, of which all of you belong in that category. Thank you, Colonel Bells, Chief Perkins, Colonel Condon, Mr. A, Chief Stroud, Chief Warren. Thank you so much for being here. It means a lot to my family and I. Colonel Weaver, thank you for embarrassing me and for doing this ceremony for us. It again means a lot to my family and I that you've done this for us. Chief Morgan, or I mean Mike. Thank you for doing this for us. So appreciative that you brought your family and came to hang with us and do this for us. You are my ambassador of Plum. Corey, thank you for the beautiful prayer, my man. You had me right there. Already, the sign should have gone up. So, thank you. And Kaylin, dang, I couldn't ever have asked for a more beautiful national anthem for this occasion. I'm very proud of you. Thank you. Yeah, look at you. Wow. So, 21 years, man. You know, that's a long time. That's a long time. I was laying in bed the other night thinking, over half my life, you know? Over half my life I've spent with the Air Force. You know, it made me feel kind of young. This is great. Then I tried to get out of bed. And I had a little bit of a problem with that. But that was okay. It was good. So, you know, like Colonel Weaver said, this journey started because of this woman right here, because of Nikki Coddington at the time, and I didn't want to say that last name all the time, so I said, marry me. To make it easier, I know how to say my own name. So, but you know, it wasn't just that. It was family. You know, it was. My grandpa was Air Force, Army Air Corps. Sorry, Gramps. And my dad was Air Force. Both here at Langley, might I add, which is pretty cool, finishing that here. Yeah. And, you know, it's been awesome. And, I mean, everybody says it, and but it's so true, that it's not the bases you go to, necessarily. It's not the things you do. It's the people that you meet and the relationships that you build. I mean, it's the people, it's the family, because that's what we are, and that's what we build everywhere we go. You know, we get those relationships and build those relationships, and it just makes the place. You know, so I started off at Randolph, and at Randolph I was by myself. Nikki and I hadn't gotten married yet. She was going to school in Missouri, and I was driving up to see her all the time and stuff. And there I met this guy right over here, Mr. Mike Shanklapore, and who can attest to the fact that I didn't want to be there. I wanted to be with Nikki all the time because I was such a bloody whiner. Always talking about her. But you know, it's great to start off your career with somebody as weird looking as Mike, because then, you know, it makes you think, man, I'm gonna go far in this. No, I'm just kidding a little bit. but you know, Randolph was great, but Dad flew out and collected me. We drove off to California, where Nikki and I got married. And we were 19 years old, starting out, went to Davis Monthan. Who's been to Davis Monthan? It wasn't a great assignment for us, but it was our first assignment together. So that was good, you know. And that was where I became a log planner, was at Davis Monthan. Now, that was a great change for our family. It was just a, you know, great change for us, not for you guys, but for us. The Air Force then took us to Malmstrom, where we had some fun. We snowboarded, we skied, hurt ourselves a lot. And then we, from there, they sent us on to Lakenheath in less than 2 years, where we had a great time. Lakenheath was just a great time. We, again, as Colonel Weaver said, greatest part of that assignment. We got our dog, Princess Leia Organa, and then we had our daughter, Kaylin Aubrey. She's going. And of course, made the assignment. Just amazing. And we were having a good time. We were traveling, we were seeing things. And that's where I met Angela Durex. There she is, Angela Durex over here. A great leader and mentor to me at Lakenheath. We worked together and just had a good time, and they're living right in Williamsburg now, so it's pretty cool.
I saw you put on Senior Airman, by the way. BTC on my head.
That's right. Things just come full circle, you know, it's awesome. And we also met some great friends of ours there, the Carters, Wave and Petra. Wave is here today, and sadly his family couldn't be here because he came from Ramstein on his COT leave from Korea to be at this ceremony. Mine, and you know, awesome. And you know, Wave and I used to carpool together. And we would carpool to and from work in his crappy old British beater. And I say to and from work. That was when we made it to and or from work. A lot of the time we were standing on the side of the road with the hood open going, what is wrong with this thing? And yeah, it didn't work out very well for us. But it was great. It was fun. It was experiences. It was an adventure. From there, we went on to Hanscom, where we met Steve Morin. And he, again, a great leader and mentor to me, a great boss and friend. And we had a great time, a crazy time at Hanscom with all the scientists. And you know what we do for a living, right? Log planners? I mean, what do? We deploy things. Scientists don't know how to deploy. They don't know what deployment is. So we had to teach them what deployment was. So it was a very interesting time there, and we had fun together doing it, though. So that was a particularly cool assignment, though, for us, because my brothers, Marty and Trevor, came and danced with the summer program with the Boston Ballet while we were there. And while near the end of our time there, my mom also moved there. And so we got to see them all and hang out with them a little bit before we moved on. Now, the next year, the next school year, Marty stayed and did finish his high school online. He came and lived with us. Our first taste of having a teenager. That was fun. And we're dealing with that a little bit right now. Thanks for the practice, Mark. Appreciate it. So after that experience, we moved on to Ramstein. And 7 glorious years at Ramstein. This little man here, Griffin Michael, greatest part of the assignment. Just awesome. He came along and we met some amazing people. Is Jackie Bell here? No? Okay. We met Jackie Bell. We met Mr. AJ Grilla.
Love you, kid.
Over here. You too, buddy. And so AJ and I, he was my boss at the time. Get this. He was my boss at the time. And we had these Viking helmets. And these Viking helmets, we would stand across the room from each other and run at each other to see whose horns would get knocked off first when we hit. Correct me if I'm wrong, AJ. You never won. not once. So I still have that helmet, by the way. Hey, horns haven't fallen off yet. So well, we met so many great people. We got to meet Colonel Weaver while we were there. We got to meet the Millers while we were there. And I worked with Michelle. She was a Logie in A3, and I was a Logie in A4. And it was just a great time. We had quite the experience. Jody Hall back there, deployed with this man twice. He taught me so much about the Army and gave me such a great respect for all things Army that I will take that with me forever. And he wasn't even my boss. He was in another office, but he was always there. He was always there teaching me and growing me as a senior NCO. It was amazing. And I'm scanning the audience, trying to see who else is here. Now, again, I want to mention these two that are here from our younger days as well. Jeff, Mr. Jeff Mercer, I grew up with. I mean, 12 years old we met, and we've just been in contact ever since. He was there the day I asked Nikki out for the first time on a note. If you could get that, 11th grade, and I'm writing a note to this girl. And he has, he was the best man at our wedding. and has always been that. Griffin's laughing. and Chris, known Chris for a long time as well. Chris took me, we went to her house. I said, I want to get my ear pierced. She said, I will pierce your ear for you. I said, okay. She takes a piece of ice or a potato, something. Yeah, and she does the ice, she does the potato on the back, and then she sticks it with the needle. And then I don't remember anything else. I wake up and she says, I thought you were coming on to me. Apparently I fell right on her. I don't remember. It's me. So
that's great.
Anyway, it's what an amazing adventure it's been. Before I finish and talking your ears off, I'd like to come down front and give a couple things, and I'll be back up. But I'll talk loud still. Okay. Tom, like the certificate says, you took me in, and if you didn't like me, I didn't know it. That gun incident, I thought you were just showing me. Just no. You've been there forever. I mean, thank you so much for the support you've given to our family, and not just our family, but to me. Calling just to talk to me and find out how things are for me, and just being there and supporting and being proud of me.
We're not done. We're not done, buddy. Love you.
Dad? Yeah. Dad, you have been everywhere, seen everything that we have. I mean, you've been there. Give me the Mr. Bean. Give me the bean. No, me. Yeah, I'm good. Have you seen this, Mr. Bean? Been everywhere and done everything that we've done. I mean, every step of the way, every base we've been, you've been, and I want to thank you for just always being there, for always, always telling me how proud you were, and always reassuring me that what I'm doing is the right thing, even maybe when I was doing the wrong thing, but you supported me, and I just, it's so neat to be able to look at the scrapbooks and see you everywhere, because you've been everywhere. I thank you. Thank you for everything. I love you. Mom, don't you start either. Give her the chihuahua. Thank you for your constant support, for your love, for calling while you're in the car, going wherever, just to see how our day is going, just to check up and say hi and, you know, supporting us in whatever we're doing and just being you know, calling and cracking jokes and you know, making me laugh. And just, you know, thank you for bringing me up to be the man that I am. Love you. Griffin and Kaylin. This first. You know what these are? Okay. What are these called? Round metal objects, or challenge coins. Okay. These, that way. These are your round metal objects. Okay. Don't drop them. Okay. Don't go to a bar. These coins, look at the fronts of these coins. I don't know if anyone else can see these. There's the dandelion on the front, and then a map of the United States, or the map of the world. And the little seeds are flowing out across the world. And as military children, that's what you do. Really? Really? Right in the middle of the coin speech? It was a chicken though, so I'm gonna let you pass with that because my wife's a chicken lady. So, as the military child, you guys have seen and done more than so many people in the world, not just kids in the world. And you've done so much. I want to give those to you, your names, and who's got it? So, he says it was heavy. So, your names and the dates on the back. Yeah. She says, "Where's my name? That brat? Is that my name?" Yes. I want to give you guys those, and you know, so that you will always remember, you know, as young as you are coming out of the military, where you came from. Okay? Because that's very, very important to know that this is your family too. This is your family, but this is your family too. Okay? I want to give you these, and Griffin, I want to give you this. This boy has been trying to get a hold of this hat. My hat, for his entire life. I gave him a new one not too long ago, and he goes, "Okay." I want that one, Dad. It's yours. Stan, come on, Stan. This is Stan Lee. If anybody doesn't know Stan Lee, give me strength, Stan. You guys, I am so proud of you. You are unbelievable kids. I mean, we have our issues, don't we? We have our issues, but you guys are amazing. You're amazing children. Thank you so much for supporting me through all of this, through all the deployments. through all the TDYs, through, you know, all the things, the late nights. You guys are amazing, and I pray that you will never forget your time in the military. Always remember to honor those in uniform, just like they are your family, okay? Okay, throw all three of those up.
Where's yours? Oh. Just bobble it for you.
Not in front of your face. Nikki, I'm not gonna speak long with you because I don't know what to say. Come on, B. You have been my rock, my everything, forever. I mean, you know, there was life before you, certainly, and it was a blessed life, but wow, my life changed so much when I met you, and I just can't express in words the blessing that you've been to me, and the change you've made in me. I mean, I was a different person. I was a different person before you, and you have made me the man that I am. I love you. Okay, so to close out, again, thank you all so much for being here. I am honored, I am humbled that you all have come. You all come to be with us on this occasion. Family. Family is what this life is all about. I mean, there's something about mission in there too, but the family part is just what it's all about. And I just want to let you all know that you guys have been such an integral part of our lives. Here at Langley, the people that we've met have changed our lives. Paul. Guys, what are you doing? Guys, I love you guys. You guys are just so many people here that just, I'm overwhelmed that you guys would all come out for this. Thank you for being here. Now, with this retirement stuff and all the leave that I have, I am, gonna have time for my real job.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be pretty busy with all this. So I just want to say thank you.